Alright, what is up YouTube? Back at it again with another Spawn Productions YouTube video. Today we're working on the f350 6.0, trying to get the up pipes out still. I got a Milwaukee torch blade, and I'm hoping it'll cut through them, and we'll be able to make this job a little easier. But yeah, let's jump into it. Alright, so the up pipe is coming out in pieces. I got a Milwaukee torch sawzall blade and just cut it out. But I still need to get the bolts out from there and there on the bottom on the manifold so that those pieces will come out. Okay guys, I got the old up pipes out. And I'm getting the new ones in. I'm working on bolting them to the manifolds and then, getting them all set right where they need to be right now. And then we'll start putting her back together and go drive the truck. Yeah, as you just seen, I got the old up pipes out. They came out in pieces. I'm getting the newer ones in and getting them all bolted up and everything right now. And then we'll be ready to put the truck the rest of the way back together and drive it. And, I can make a video on that, or it might be in this video. I don't know yet. But there may be a video here in a couple weeks. I'm going to pick up a cab for this thing, possibly. And I may make a video on that. But, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, guys, so I had the truck running for about 10 minutes. And it blew the injector seals out of it again. So I don't know what's going on here, what's causing this for sure, but I think it might be IPR, possible oil cooler, but I'm not sure. So I've pulled it apart. It also wasn't building boost at any RPM, right? Yeah, it wasn't building boost at all. So I pulled the turbo apart, cleaned everything in the VGT system, and then put it back together. So that problem's fixed. But I've got to figure out what's wrong with the IPR also, or what's wrong with that deal there. So I'm going to probably put a new IPR in it, and I'm going to do the oil cooler because I know it'll for sure need it at some point. But I'm also hopefully going to get a cab for it at some point. And I'm waiting to do that until I pull the cab off, possibly. But, yeah. But yeah, so I just rebuilt the the VGT system in the turbo, or cleaned it and put it all back together. And I got that working good now. And I showed a little bit of the time lapse of me doing that, but you know, you're just having trouble with it, and I didn't want to time lapse the whole thing because it took me a minute to get it back together and get everything clocked right. But yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to show that I'm having the same problem I was before. I had fixed it, but now I'm having a problem with fuel leaking from up here. That's all fuel, and it's happening on all 8. There's fuel everywhere. And my only explanation is that the injector seals went bad again. But I'm going to pull them back out and try and figure it out. Yeah, what you just seen, I was showing that where the fuel is leaking out of the head. And I'm thinking that it's because of my seals on the injectors, the O-rings, have gone bad again, because that's what it did last time when they went bad. And that's what's causing that fuel leak, but I'm thinking it's the IPR that's causing that to happen, because it's happened 3 times now, and I don't know what else it would be other than IPR and possible oil cooler. But somebody has also put green coolant in it at some point, and that is, you know, not good for these trucks and can clog up the IPR and stuff. But yeah, that's just my assessment of what's going on here. Okay guys, I'm just going to insert a little clip here of the truck running before, so y'all could see what it was like, and maybe help me figure it out. But yeah. So basically what happened with the truck was I replaced the injector O-rings and then the up pipes, so that I would hopefully fix all my problems, because all the O-rings kept going bad. I thought maybe I was just getting bad O-rings or whatever. Well, I got all that replaced and everything, put it back together, and I took it for a drive, and it was running fine. So I go down the road and I notice it's not building any boost or nothing, and the truck just seemed lazy. Well, then I lost oil pressure, and it would only come back up when I was on the gas, which is a high pressure oil leak, right? So I bring it back, and it's idling for a minute, and it sounds terrible, obviously, because no oil pressure. And I noticed that there's smoke on the side of the block, so I'm like, okay, could have a leak somewhere or something, you know, coolant or whatever. And I go look at the side of the engine, and there's fuel all over the side of the engine, like there was the last time. So I'm thinking the injector O-rings went bad again, which really sucks because I just replaced them. And I'm thinking it's possible IPR or something, but I'm not 100% sure, because I'm not an expert on these trucks yet. I haven't worked on them enough. But this thing's just one headache after another, and it's like not even typical 6.0 stuff like head gaskets. And I just keep fixing it, and it keeps breaking again. So if y'all have any like pointers or anything to give me, please let me know. They're greatly appreciated. Thanks. Okay guys, so I got the valve cover and the oil rail off. Here's the injectors in here, you know, your standard Ford injectors. I put new seals in them, and I believe those are what's leaking. So let's get them pulled out of there and find out. Okay, so far I have pulled 1 and 3. These still look brand new. Hold on, I'll put this one back and show y'all the other one. This is number 1. If I can get it to focus. Nothing looks wrong with this. Copper washer's still there. O-rings are still there. What's happening? Why is it leaking? I don't understand. This is weird, guys. Help. Because I'm not smart enough to solve this problem. Yeah, guys, so I'm pretty confused right now. I don't know what's going on with this thing. So, if you have any advice, please let me know. This may be where I end the video. I'm not 100% sure yet, because I don't know what to do just right now. But if you have any advice, let me know. I'm going to dig further deeper into this, but I'm probably not going to record on all of it because there's just so much. But thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.